see you. Showbiz born law. Yeah. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about your faults or mishaps. We from the...
All right, so this #1 welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there, and he's made a career of proving doubters wrong.
You know, he carries a chip on his shoulder. You tell this man that he can't do something,
right?
He will make it a point to get that done. He said the moment he walked out the octagon last time and didn't win the belt, that I will be back. Many smirked at him, many laughed, but his inner circle believed that it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance, and when he got here, he would get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying. He has rounded out his game, he has evolved, he's maximized the developmental time, and a lot of people believe we will have a new champion by night 10. All right, so we get another look and title defense for the UFC's undisputed welterweight champion, and he's chasing greatness, right? He wants to be mentioned alongside George St. Pierre. Kamaru Usman is one of the greatest welterweight champions. To keep that dream alive, gotta hold serve as the favorite team.
For him, it was about getting there. And once he got there, Johnny started thinking bigger. How do I build my resume? How do I build the legacy? How do I do enough to be remembered? It's all about legacy for this guy. It's fight by fight. But every time you speak to him, he talks in historical terms. He's just a tremendous champion.
Well, and some people were suggesting this week that he move up a division and chase double champ status. He is focused on the task at hand. We'll see if he can handle it with flying colors tonight. Has stepped inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, the one, the only, Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Urosh the Doctor Medic. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Mark Goddard, as good as it gets if you're a fighter. Probably the guy you want in there. All right, here we go. UFC welterweight championship is up for grabs right now. Oh, man, next to the left, I get a finish here.
I mean, that was beautiful. Great job setting it up, getting the punch to the target, and hurting your opponent very early in the fight.
Oh my goodness, he got his head snapped back again.
He got hit again. You better keep those hands high.
Oh, he cut a nasty cut on his lip.
Oh! Oh, he's hurt bad!
Huge head kick.
still fight back.
UFC welterweight champion. All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 12 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the
So the celebration is officially on. After a successful UFC welterweight title defense here tonight, he will go out the same way he came in. Conception, I transform like this, perform like this. Without you, a new weapon. I don't contemplate, I meditate. Then off your fucking head. This that put the kiss to bed. This that I got realness. I just push it cause it's in my DNA. I got millions, I got riches building in my DNA. I got dark, I got evil that rot inside my DNA. I got off, I got trouble, some heart inside my DNA. I just win again, then win again like Wimbledon I serve. Yeah, that's him again, the sound that engine in is like a bird. You see fireworks and Corvette tires skirt the boulevard. I know how you work, I know just who you are. See, use a bitch, your hormones probably switch inside your DNA. Problem is, all that sucker shit inside your DNA. Daddy probably snitch, heritage inside your DNA. Backbone don't exist, burn on side a jellyfish I gauge. See my pedigree, most definitely don't tolerate the front. Shit I been through probably offend you. This is Paula's oldest son. I know murder, conviction, burners, boosters, burglars, ballers, dead, redemption, scholars, fathers, dead, for kids, and I wish I was fed. Forgiveness, yeah. Soldier's DNA, born inside the beast. My expertise checked out in second grade. When I was 9, wholesale motel, we didn't have nowhere to stay. At 29, I been so well, he cartwheel in my estate. And I'm gon' shine like I'm supposed to. Antisocial extrovert, and excellent in an extra work. And absentness, what the fuck you hurt? And passiveness never struck my nerve. And that's a riff in this case. The reason my power was here on earth. So look the truth from the prophets say. I got royalty inside my DNA.
I say that hip-hop has done more damage to young African Americans than racism in recent years.
I live about my DNA. This is my heritage, all I'm inheriting. Money and power, the mega emeritus. Tell me something, you motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. I'd rather die than to listen to you. My DNA not for imitation, your DNA an abomination. This how it is when you in the matrix, dodging bullets, reaping what you're sowing, stacking up the footage, living on the go and sleeping in the village. From a Grammy, walking in the building, diamond in the ceiling, marble on the floors, beaches out the window, peeking out the window, baby in the pool, God find the clothes, only Lord knows. I've been going hammer, dodging paparazzi. Freaking through the cameras, eat it for $4. Brock wearing soda sugar on the Monday, stretch it till again. I'm watching all the snakes, curving all the fakes. Phone never own, I don't conversate, I don't compromise. I just penetrate, sex, money, murder. These are the breaks, these are the times. Level number 9, look up in the sky. Tennis on the way, sentence on the way, Kenneth on the way. Motherfucker, I got winners on the way. You ain't shit without a buddy on your belt. You ain't shit without a ticket on your plate. You ain't sick enough to put it on yourself. You ain't rich enough to hit the ladder skate. Tell me when destruction gonna be my fate. Gonna be a fate, gonna be a fate. Peace to the world, let it rotate. Sex, money, murder, DNA.
You are better now, better now. You only say that cause I'm not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. You know I said that I am better now, better now. I only say that cause you're not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. Oh, I did not believe that it would end, no. Everything came second to the benzo. You're not even speaking so my friends know. You know all my uncles and my aunts know. 20 candles, blow 'em out and open your eyes. We were looking forward to the rest of our lives. Used to keep my picture posted by your bedside. Now I see you dresser with the socks you don't like. And I'm rolling, 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 rolling with my brothers like it's Jonas, Jonas. Drinking and I'm trying to forget, but I can't get this shit out of my head. You probably think that you are better now, better now. You only say that cause I'm not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. You know I said that I am better now, better now. I only say that cause you're not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything.
Possessor of some of the best boxing in this welterweight division, and also an outstanding grappler in his own right as well. Perth, Western Australia's Jack Della Maddalena looking to move another step closer to UFC immortality tonight.
Yeah, you know, Jack Della Maddalena is one of those guys that has all the skills, and it was very apparent from the moment he got here that he would be at some point one of the elite guys in the division. Right now he's elite. Right now he's on a short list of guys that can become champions. He's got great boxing, great cardio. He's a great wrestler, tremendous grappler. He really can do it all inside the octagon.
And he has got an entire nation, if not part of the world, behind him. As the fights get bigger, so too will the purses and the crowds for Jack Della Maddalena. So much adulation and adoration from the fan base. The BMF champion at present, making the walk to the octagon. When this belt was first realized, when it was incepted, a lot of people wondered, would it ever be defended? Well, that is our reality here tonight, and we have two of the most deserving individuals on the planet to fight for this particular prize. This man can do it all, and we'll see if he is the better man on this particular Saturday night. DC, I can't wait. We are set for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now for the main event introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC BMF Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jack Della Maddalena. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC BMF champion of the world, the
we go, folks. Doesn't get much bigger nor better than this, I guess, unless an undisputed title is on the line. BMF Championship is up for grabs. They have locked the door behind them, and we are expecting that things could get absolutely out of hand here tonight. Could be an absolute scene as two of the best, most versatile, exciting fighters in this division engage on the biggest stage in the sport. Shin tucked, Jack Della Maddalena pressing forward, trying to find a striking opening.
Love Jack Della Maddalena's style. Really traditional boxing style, pressing forward, chin down, feinting. He does everything the right way, John. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
that
you've got to be so technically proficient and athletic to land a crank kick like that.
Yeah. He should have dealt with that kick, man. You got to check him early to try to deter guys from throwing those over and over again.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up with the fight standing.
In complete control of this BMF fight right now. He's almost having fun with it.
He's having a great time. There comes a point in the career where everything seems to work. Tonight, it looks like everything is working.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Back to his feet. Late round one, and how about his leg kicks tonight? My word.
I mean, this guy is fighting a wonderful fight.
Broke the interruption, champ, but a huge shot landed there.
Bro, he's in the zone, right? Sometimes he's just in the zone.
Man, he's still fighting back.
Oh!
Feint left there by Conor. So 44 total strikes have landed for Conor McGregor.
Relax, keep your hands up for me now.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Just out of range with the straight left hand.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Right then and there for him. He was knocked down pretty significantly near the end of the round. That will keep him in the fight. He goes back to the stool. We'll see to what extent he can recover. All right, so a big round for him there, DC. We'll go back and look at some of the highlights. Big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it up.
You could see that he was flowing. Everything was working in accordance to what he wanted it to be. And at the moment that it showed itself, the moment that the opportunity arose.
Ready?
Second round here. Oh, man, he ate the hook kick there. DC, you can't throw a hook kick. I love you, but you cannot throw that kick. Well, at this point, he's really got to think about mixing things up, change levels a little bit, try to slow your opponent down by working the body. At this point, he's really been a headhunter. Got to mix things up in modern-day mixed martial arts. Oh, McGregor's just continuing to build off of the action in round one. Several significant strikes have already landed here early round two. Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before... Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
Oh, that was a big one there.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish.
never looked better, just continues to lead the dance in this fight, controlling the pace with his myriad offensive weapons, and he found the flow state early, right? It's hard for mixed martial arts athletes to consistently find that zone, that flow state. Ian Machado, Gary talks about it all the time. He has found it, and if he stays in that zone, that'll be a real issue for the fighter on the other side. Well, you must laud the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just gotta press the issue, find the kill shot, and get him out of there.
Yeah, he's got to pour it on. I mean, his opponent's been hurt multiple times, and honestly, he has no answer for his power.
Stumps that takedown attempt without issue. McGregor gets back up now.
Oh, that right hand hurt.
That one got him bad.
Oh, he's almost shutting him down every time he hits him.
Oh, that power punch.
You better keep those hands high.
All right, so the taunting now is starting to rear its ugly head. Pretty disrespectful.
Very disrespectful. He better be careful.
Oh, that shot cut him.
Yeah, it did. You know, you don't expect that.
Conor McGregor has done it.
Wow. I threw my hands up. Somebody stopped the fight. It's over.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 28 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC BMF champion of the world.
Oh, you heard it there from Buff. He actually held that a little bit longer than I would have liked, but and still the BMF champion of the world.
It's what we've heard.
this love. In the dark, darkness around, but you're gonna find out. Giddy up, you dirty son. It's going down, down, around, everybody. Running down the open road. Red light, green light, girl. Baby, I was made from nothing. Now I'm sitting on the throne. He's coming to rock your head. Oh, the king is coming. One die. Who's next? Oh, the king is coming. By a style of dust and red. Oh, the king is coming. No losers. Let's get it. Let's roll. Would have been, could have been, should have been champions. Everybody in, let's go. Gotta win, tackle win, send them to oblivion. Try it all the way back home. You never stop to rock and roll. You can't tell me nothing when I'm sitting on the throne. Look.
So here he is, the #1 middleweight contender. He made himself undeniable, and tonight he gets a title shot. We shall see what he can do with it.
Yeah, he made himself undeniable. You know, nothing is ever guaranteed. Sometimes you got to do more. He just kept his head down. He kept working whoever they put in front of him. He beat them, and ultimately he finds himself on the verge of a championship. The preparation has been thorough. The preparation has been very intense, and he feels like they have done everything necessary to become the champ tonight.
Now, most people would argue right now the UFC's 185-pound division has never been stronger, and a lot of people believe that this man is going to alter history by wresting the title away tonight. We shall see. All right, here he is, folks. You know who he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion. This man has run roughshod through one of the deepest divisions in the UFC, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
He ain't slowing down, John. He loves the ability to call himself the champ. A smile is on his face every time somebody goes, "Hey, champ, how you doing?" The guy lives for it. He lives for the adulation. He lives for the applause. He lives for the ability to stay in the spotlight. He will fight to defend his title as if his life depended on it.
Huge training camp for him. He feels like he has leveled up in a lot of disciplines of mixed martial arts. And man, if he presents an even better version, scary proposition for the challenge. The notorious Conor McGregor steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kid Dynamite. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go. The wait is over. The UFC's 185-pound title is up for grabs right here, right now. Oh my goodness, I can barely get my notes together. Huge early connection there.
It's about the punch, but it's also about the setup. That was a beautiful setup that allowed for him to land that strike.
All right, tense moments early, and a potential fight ender there.
Yeah, it looked like the fight was over. You know, he's got his reads, he's landing, he's hurting him, but it seems like he has made a decision to try to slow things down a little bit.
All right, so early round one action. Shades of you against Dan Henderson back in the day. Oh, and another shot for good.
Keep taking these hard shots to the head.
Blood dripping now from the lip.
You can see him setting up the arm triangle. Yeah, you see him setting it up.
Oh, that's getting in deep now.
That's real deep, John. He's got to be careful.
Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast.
I absolutely did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Back to the feet.
Oh, beautiful level change. That is tight.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air, used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
All right, late round one, no submission as yet, but certainly not for any lack of effort.
No, he's going after it time and time again. He knows the path to victory here. He just needs to find.
Oh! And still, yes, he did it! Your undisputed middleweight champion of the world!
And still is coming to become common. When you talk about this man, the expectation has been exceeded. And once again, he holds on to the UFC championship.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 15 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor.
estrada, Cambone, Poço, Bebedouro, Jaraguá. Coqueiro, Sequita, do lado da lagoa, se atravessa na canoa, na Marão é no Pilar. Olha o buraco do barreiro, cavaleiro, bravo do carro, barreiro, desvia pra não virar. Rodeio, Pamo, Tubi, Buruzo, Mirim, Boca de Sirim, Buca, Jataiariuá. E nessa noite meu cachorro com um bicho mais que fica puxa minha pista pra matar. São Sede, Machado, Cruz, Santo Caripina, cortando madeira fina. Fazer meu tabuado, fazer meu tabuado, cortando madeira fina. São Sede, Machado, Cruz, Santo Caripina. Joga no canto do canto para Monteiro, de Monteiro para o gato do gato pra Juazeiro. Depois do canto eu vou preparar o Monteiro, de Monteiro para o gato do gato pra Juazeiro.
Boa noite, povo, que eu cheguei. Mais outra vez, apresenta meu baianá. Boa noite, povo, que eu cheguei. Mais outra vez, apresenta meu baianá. Eu vou cantar com muita alegria. Vou apresentar essas baianas da Maria. Eu vou cantar com muita alegria.
Born in Westwood, New Jersey, to the surprise of some, but fighting out of Brasilia, Brazil, here is the perennial welterweight contender, Vicente Luque. Some might call his style meat potatoes, but it's filet mignon and the best potatoes you've ever had, because this guy can strike, he can grapple. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, hasn't always leaned on that in the octagon, has been a knockout artist at times, but you know, when the welterweight contender, Vicente Luque, shows up in your bracket, you are in for a fight and potentially a brutal night, and that is a fact of which his opposition tonight is acutely aware. There he is, the silent assassin, Vicente Luque. Enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, folks, here we go. All eyes are on the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. Future might be in the UFC Hall of Fame, but he certainly didn't want to hear that noise in the fighter meeting. He is focused on the present, and that is this significant challenge against the #1 contender tonight.
Yeah, he's not looking down the line. This is the guy that lives in the here and now. He told us the other day, John, that he has so many more defenses to put himself alongside the great welterweight champions, Kamaru Usman and George St. Pierre. He has got a real idea of where he wants to go, and he feels like tonight is just another step in the road to greatness.
And he's been inspired by all of those great welterweights that preceded him, Leon Edwards among them. Now it's his turn to shine on a big stage yet again. McGregor, he is ready to go. That means so are we for our main event of the evening. And now our tale to tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
1,
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Vicente, the Silent Assassin, Luque. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Third party in the octagon, Mark Goddard, will handle the action in this one. So he won the championship fight the last time by vicious knockout. So you can expect not just a bigger gate tonight, more pay-per-view buys. This guy's Twitter following has really soared on the strength of what he was able to do in a championship setting his last time out. So he's not putting any undue pressure on himself to get the finish here tonight. But if his last performance is any indication, we could be looking at something special yet again here tonight.
He got hit with a nasty head kick a few seconds ago.
Beautiful. Oh, how did he just eat that hook kick? My word.
It's going to be a short night if you take many of those head kicks.
Oh, and the high kick lands. Oh, big knee to the body, man alive. Luque's now cut above the eye from that strike. Oh, big time counter shot lands.
This man is a wonderful compliment.
Must be nice fighting another man in an octagon and feeling so good on the feet. He's never looked better.
He's never looked better. He must feel superior right now. Every punch he throws lands. Every kick he throws lands. I'm just waiting for the knees.
All right, maybe not the time to get too excited, but caution, flammable. He absolutely got rocked.
Yeah, he ate that shot. He stayed on his feet. But he got to get his cobwebs. Oh!
Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Oh, man, I'm not sure he knows where he is. He got absolutely loaded with the checkhook.
He got excited, and he paid for it. He got hit with that nasty checkhook.
All right, coming down the stretch here, round one. He gets absolutely torched on the feet again.
Every time he hits him, he seems to hurt him. It's unbelievable. Oh, beautiful level change. Love that.
Big ground strikes. Conor McGregor gets back up now. Well, there's no denying his durability, but at some point you just got to go balls to the walls, find the kill shot, and get your hand raised.
You know at times when someone doesn't belong in there with you. Right now, he is a better fighter. He needs a finish in this fight.
Oh! Spinning back fist. Final seconds of round one.
He keeps trying to punch with him when he should be grabbing him.
What a start. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse.
Ready? You good? Go on,
Second round underway.
proves he is also the best in the world.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Rollins called a stop to this contest at 27 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion.
So the celebration is officially on. After a successful UFC welterweight title defense here tonight, he will go out the same way.
Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Todd's picking it up. Let's go.
Is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving him starstruck. Humble through opportunities, given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help, to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote.